Hey everyone, today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of starting out your garden on the right foot, so to speak. And a lot of that, if not all of that, has to do with starting with really good soil. So for those of us who live here in Northeast Florida, good soil sometimes is hard to find. A lot of us, and the closer we are to the intercoastal and to the beaches, a lot of us are dealing with some pretty sandy soil, which isn't all bad. However, some places it is pure sand. The closer that you live to the beach, the more that you're going to be dealing with what we call sugar sand, which has very little organic matter in it. So it's really important for us here to amend our soil and to build our soil with different types of blends and composts and peat. And Fox Farm, fortunately, creates some really excellent soil mixes. I'm going to talk a little bit about ones that we mix into the ground, and also ones that we'll be using in containers for growing flowers and herbs and vegetables and the like. So I'm going to start with talking about the Light Warrior. The Light Warrior is a blend that was formulated by Fox Farms to start seeds in young plants, and also things like cuttings. If you're propagating plants by cuttings, this would also be a really nice lightweight mix that drains well, holds enough moisture for the seeds and seedlings to do what they need to do, but it doesn't stay wet for long periods of time. So for those of us who enjoy planting by seed or taking cuttings, this will give you the control that you need to keep the soil as moist or as dry as you would like. The other soils that I have here with me today are ones that you're going to be the next ones I'm going to be talking about are going to be ones that you're going to be blending into the ground. So we have the Happy Frog soil conditioner, and then we have the Fox Farm Original, which I like to call the OG planting mix. And both of these are created to mix into poor soil. And what it's going to do is going to allow our native soil here, which is primarily sand, to have some organic matter that's going to help retain moisture for longer periods of time. In addition to that, it's also going to be providing our young plants the nutrients that they need to get started. As with most of Fox Farms blends, they're including the beneficial mycorrhizae and beneficial microbial organisms that are going to give the young plants a jump start. So moving out of spring and into summer, people continue to plant because we can plant basically all year round here in Northeast Florida. There are going to be people who are planting things in the middle of summer, which is the most difficult time for our plants here to become established. Everything that we can do to prepare the soil in this manner is going to give our plants a huge advantage against the summer heat, where they would normally just be holding on for dear life. Some of these soil blends will definitely give them the advantage to get some of the roots established sooner than later. And getting the roots established is the most critical thing when planting any plant where it gets so hot like we do here in Florida. So mixing in things like the Spoma Biotone, using the soil conditioners in the original planting mix, blending that into the soil by hand or with the shovel in the areas where you're planting is going to add that rich organic that's going to help be like a life insurance policy for our plants here. The last soil that I want to talk about is a new product that I have not yet experimented with, and so we're going to be opening up one of these bags here in the near future, and we'll be making a video for you guys, but we're going to be trying out the new Cocoa Bop planting mix, and this is formulated to actually plant right directly into the bag. So you will cut the top off, roll it down just a little bit, and it's ready to plant. Poke some holes in the bottom for drainage. I'm excited to see what happens in this mix. I have had really good successes with most, if not all, of Fox Farms blends. I use the Canine Cube, which we can talk about here in a little bit. I've used the Happy Frog, the Ocean Forest, the mixes that we've spoken about today, and this is the newest one that I am really thrilled to see what kind of results we're going to get out of it. I know with some of their other soils, I get growth rates, germination rates with seeds that I don't get with any other mixes. And a lot of it has to do with the living organisms that they're putting in the soil. They have a relationship with the roots of the young plants, and it really speeds up the root development, which then is going to give you more greenery, more flowers, more of all the things that you expect to get out of your plants. So stay tuned. We'll be making a video here soon on the Cocoa Bop, and then we'll probably be doing some updates to show you how the plants are doing along their journey.